Wasn't sure I was going to record anymore, but I decided to come to the Painesville Township Park, where this is really nice. They have this pier down there that they've had for a while, but they're building a new trail that runs along the lakefront here. And clearly this is very beautiful and another gem. It's a wonderful place. But I thought I'd take a walk down here to see how far they've gotten in their construction. This is something they've been doing for a number of years with different phases of construction, but it's actually a really fantastic idea, and I can't wait until it's done. I think the ambitious plan is to connect this location with Fairport Beach, which is straight ahead in the distance, and that would be incredible. I'll tell you, I would be down here walking just about every day in the summer, right along the lakefront. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is just amazing, honestly. Not sure why I don't come here every single day. There's so many places like this, and because there's so many places like this, it's actually sometimes hard to remember, at least for me. You know, I could stay at Holden all day long. I could go to Holden Arboretum every single day and be just fine. But then you could come here, or you could go to Headlands Beach, which is up there somewhere in the distance. And I do think building and improving what they have along the waterfront here is a really good idea. I wish they would have done this years ago, honestly, but it's never too late to make improvements. And a good place to come and have a picnic. Today would have actually been a good day to have a picnic down here. But everyone had other plans. And you could take this down to the pier. It even smells good. So yeah. So all this is newly built within the last few years, I guess. I don't know exactly how many. Yeah, pretty amazing. And I walked down here in the midst of late winter. I guess it might have been in February. It was cold and windy, not like today. And I did reach the end of the trail up here, and then wished it had gone further. And they indicated the plans to continue it, but I hope all that's going through. I hope they have the money, I don't know, to continue the improvements, because that would be a really good thing. So anyways, let's just take a walk along here, see where we end up. Maybe we'll take it easy this video and just appreciate the beauty of the walk. Don't really need to say anything else. I'm very glad that this place is not packed, but I'm also very surprised that more people aren't taking advantage of it down here. Probably don't know about it yet, or not as much. It's starting to get a little warm. Hi. At least there's a few people here. Nice. Word's getting out. Times like this, I greatly appreciate living here in Northeast Ohio. It's a hidden gem, underrated. I mean, if you talk to people from other parts of the country, you know, maybe California, Arizona, you know, just no idea what we actually have here. As much as I love those places, I love this too. Interesting smell. I can't quite place it. It's some kind of pungent flower. I get a whiff of it now and then. I'm really hoping to see signs of more construction up ahead. concerns me is the passage of the levies, that we need to keep these parks up and running, and I just hope that they pass. I think in the last, we'll say it was unfortunate in the last election that we just had a week or so ago, the levies for the school failed in both Painesville and Mentor, which I think is a very sad thing for the community, although I understand that a lot of this is driven by the financial burden on I don't want to say older residents, but maybe residents who are older, retired, fixed income. And I totally agree, we need to devise some sort of reform of the property tax so that it doesn't put any undue burden on people with limited fixed incomes. But I am not for eliminating these taxes, and then we can't have parks like this or schools, and we need them. So I hope we can figure something out in this community that allows us to continue funding things like this, which are just precious natural resources that everyone can come and enjoy and are really good for the local economy. Things like this draws people to the area, you know, and I just hope they can keep it up. Alright, we just keep going. And it does not look like, although there's a fence up ahead that looks like it's in the same position as I saw earlier this year, and it doesn't look like that's moved. Nevertheless, they could still be working on it on the other side. I imagine they would keep the fence up until they're done with the work. But I just hope they're doing it and continuing. I can see some roads, what look like continuations of the trail up ahead. So, hopeful. Yeah, this is great. Beautiful day. Really lucked out. I mean, this is Mother's Day, and so all the mothers are having a wonderful time. So that's always good. Yeah, so hopefully you can see up ahead the signs of trails to come. Hopefully those will be open later this summer. It's very enticing to think of where this will go, and if we could walk all the way up to Fairport Beach, that'd be amazing. It'd be a great walk. It's a great walk now. So alright, coming to the end of the